Sevilla has tons of cool things to do, but in this video, I want to share what we think are the top 5 things you shouldn't miss when visiting. This list is in no particular order, but if I could only see one spot in Sevilla, this first place on the list would be it, the Real Alcázar. I was blown away even before I entered the palace when I was confronted with the towering north wall. It reveals a much older, more powerful story behind the Alcazar. It's a piece of Islamic military architecture that has stood for over 1,000 years when the Alcazar was first built as a fortress by Moorish rulers. It's a stark contrast to what lies on the other side of the wall, which is one of the most stunning royal residences in Europe. The courtyards are the heart of the palace, with pathways leading to its hidden treasures. It's pure Mudejar architecture, blending Islamic and Christian styles. Every inch is covered in decoration, like the carved wooden ceilings and Arabic calligraphy that dates back to the time of Al-Andalus. It's like walking through a kaleidoscope of cultures. The Hall of Ambassadors is one of the most impressive places in the Alcazar. Looking up, you'll see this stunning gold dome covered in Moorish geometric patterns. When you're done with the interior, step into the palace gardens. They go on for acres, they're full of fountains, hidden pathways, and tiled benches. There's even some resident peacocks that have acquired the taste for pizza. They live pretty well when they're not being attacked by ducks. If you're a Game of Thrones fan like us, you might recognize this spot. The Alcazar was the filming location for the Water Gardens of Dorne.
Then we are lucky the whole country does not decide.
So, yeah, we're in Westeros. The Real Alcázar is a must-see place in Sevilla, whether you're into architecture, history, pop culture, or pictures. When you're done with the Alcázar, check out the nearby historic street of Mateos Gago. It's one of the most atmospheric streets in Sevilla. It's lined with tapas bars, historic buildings, and those classic Sevillan orange trees. Alright, so the next must-see spot on our list is at the west end of the Mateos Gago street. It's the Sevilla Cathedral. It's the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. The main altarpiece is the largest in the world, covered entirely in gold leaf, detailing over 40 different scenes from the life of Christ. What makes this cathedral even more unique is the tomb of Christopher Columbus. Towering over all of it is the Giralda Tower. The lower 2/3 are the original Islamic structure, while the upper section was added in the 16th century. While walking up the 35 gently sloping ramps, you can see the sheer scale of the cathedral. I was impressed by the spires, domes, and the intricate roof details that you'd never spot from the street. I was amazed with how the heavy stone buttresses just seemed to effortlessly float in the air. From the top of the Giralda Tower, you get sweeping views of the city, seeing all of Sevilla laid out before you just as the rulers and kings did centuries ago. And from there, you can also see the next spot on our list. It's one of the most iconic spots in all of Spain, and it was the filming location for Star Wars Episode 2.
The people you served thought you did a good job.
So can you guess what it is? It's the Plaza de España. The Plaza de España was built for the 1929 Ibero-American Exposition with a huge semicircular building that hugs the plaza. There's 4 ornate bridges crossing the canal that curves around the plaza. Each of these bridges represents one of Spain's ancient kingdoms. Lining the walls are 52 alcoves, each one representing a different Spanish province, and these alcoves are beautifully hand-painted, showing scenes from Spanish history. Whether you're into architecture, atmosphere, or just the perfect Instagram shot, we think the Plaza de España should not be missed. So the next spot on our list is potentially the most charming neighborhood in Sevilla, the Barrio Santa Cruz. Barrio Santa Cruz was once the old Jewish quarter. It's full of hidden squares, tapas bars, and centuries of history packed in every corner. And we think it's a fantastic location for a home base there. And I can't say enough good things about the place we stayed. It's the El Rey Moro Hotel, and it's located in the heart of the Barrio Santa Cruz. We had a traditional hacienda-style room with exposed beams and the heavy rustic furniture with a handcrafted feel. It had a cool view of the narrow alleyways, a jetted tub, and a spacious bathroom with a large shower. If you want to check out this hotel, scan the QR code or check out our link in the description. So last on the list is one of Sevilla's most iconic experiences, flamenco. Flamenco is deeply woven into the cultural identity of Andalusia. It's a tradition that's been passed down through the generations for centuries, blending Moorish, Spanish, Roma, and Jewish traditions. It combines singing, guitar, rhythmic clapping, and passionate storytelling. We saw a show at the Flamenco Museum, which featured multiple dancers in an intimate setting. Michelle saw a show at the Sala Fabiola a couple years ago and says it's a great spot for a more intimate experience. It's where she got her first taste of flamenco, and she's been taking flamenco lessons ever since. Listen to the footwork of her instructor performing in Scottsdale, Arizona. It creates complex rhythms that combine with singing, guitar, and clapping. On our trip, Michelle was excited to get some real deal flamenco shoes. She came back with shoes, skirt, and castanets. All right, there's a few things in Sevilla that we haven't experienced, but definitely deserves a shout out. If I call the Barrio Santa Cruz the most charming neighborhood in Sevilla, then Triana might just be the coolest. It's full of ceramic shops, tapas bars, and a totally different vibe across the river. For a more laid-back escape, the Maria Luisa Park is a green oasis with lush gardens and fountains. Then there's the Metropole Parasol. It's a giant wooden structure downtown that looks like something out of the future. And at the top, there's great views of Sevilla. And finally, if you're lucky enough to be in town for Feria de Abril, you're in for a treat. It's a week of dancing, horses, and flamenco dresses everywhere. It usually happens 2 weeks after Easter, and hotel prices jump quite a bit during this time. So I hope you liked this video, and we'll see you in the next one where we explore what might be the best day trip from Madrid.